As an oldest sibling, I can confirm the reason why everybody wants to bring black people into everything is because we are the leaders. We are the oldest. We've been on this earth the longest. So everybody's looking to us for guidance.
I don't know how to put it into words, but I genuinely want to have a conversation about this. Okay, I genuinely, like, no disrespect, just a genuine conversation. With everything going on right now, especially in America, there's a lot of civil unrest. It's almost to the point where it's like a boiling point, where it's about to pop, where it's about to burst. Everyone is having civil unrest. It's like it's teetering onto something, but we don't know what it is yet, right? Everybody keeps saying, how could they do this? Why isn't anybody stopping anything? Like, what's going on? There was a black woman that said, and I quote, "The reason why nobody is throwing the first stone is because they're waiting for black people to throw it first." That has altered my brain chemistry because, mind you, we know the laws are going to come down to us. So of course we're going to try to stand up for others. And I've noticed immediately, especially with the ICE raids, we've seen videos of people saying, well, why haven't black people stepped in? We did this, a transactional interaction. They tie it back to Black Lives Matter. Like, it's blowing my mind. I don't know how to explain it.
By now, you've probably seen it all, from mass deportations to political regrets, and America looking like a reality show gone wrong. And while some folks are scrambling to fix the mess, a lot of black people are stepping back and saying, yeah, we are not doing this. So let's take a look at some of the reactions.
Like I said, I watched 2 different videos of Hispanic women crying. Okay. The first woman, she was crying saying that she regret voting for Trump. She believed everything he said that he was going to do and blah, 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 blah. I don't know if she watched the same things that I watched, but he already said it was going to be a mass deportation. I don't understand why they acting all confuzzled. Like, that's not what that man said before he got elected. I heard him say it. I know y'all heard him say it. That's why we said we was going to mind our 92%, because we heard him say what he was going to do once he got in office, and now he doing what he said he was going to do, and now everybody acting confuzzled. I'm confused by your confusion, ma'am. Now, the other lady, she is asking for the support of the African-American people, because she said back in the day when slavery was happening that some of us ran to Mexico and they gave us shelter, and you never know the way everything going on in the future. We may need Mexico again, is what she said. So she don't understand how we not jumping in to help save them. And for my recollection, black people been considered the bottom of the totem pole for the longest. Even Hispanic people didn't like us that well. It was a whole debacle between being Hispanic and Afro-Latina, because they felt like Afro-Latinas was the bottom of the totem pole. But now you want help from us after we told y'all not to vote for him? We've been asking for decades for people to stand with us and march with us for our rights and Black Lives Matter, and y'all just kept saying all lives matter. But now that it's convenient for y'all want us to say Hispanic lives matters when y'all wouldn't even agree with us that Black lives matter. Again, I'm confused on the confusion about what y'all wanted us to do, because we told y'all we was down the ride and everything, but then when y'all voted for him, when we seen the percentage of how many Hispanic people actually voted for him, we told y'all don't ask us for no help later on. We said this to y'all, but yet now and still y'all want some help from us. We told y'all we was minding our business. I'm confuzzled with you, okay? Now, I'm not saying what he doing is right. I'm not saying that we agree with what he doing. What we saying is we told y'all. So if y'all want any help from us and advice from us, we just gonna tell y'all carry around y'all paperwork, because there's nothing we can do to help y'all, because we told y'all, he told y'all, they told y'all, they all said they was gonna do, and now everybody confused. I'm confused at the confusion. Okay, just carry your paperwork.
Friends, let's lean in really, really quick and let's get grounded. We all have seen what is going on in America, but this is not a surprise to anyone else. Back when we knew that he was running for office, we did not care if Donald Duck ran against him. That's who we were going to vote for, because we knew that the things that he is putting into place right now were going to be the things that he executed. Okay? So, let's get grounded. Let's stop with the gaslighting. I'm seeing the videos of, women of other ethnicities saying, black women need to be humble and we need to help. While these things are all atrocities and we need to band together, what happened to you helping us when we were talking about let's campaign and vote for the other candidate? Again, we didn't care if it was Donald Duck. It could have been Mickey Mouse. I don't give a damn who it was. It could have been anybody other than him, because we knew what his diabolical plans were. Yet nobody wanted to listen. Everybody thought this is only going to hurt the black people. The goal was to hurt black people, and you felt like you were exempt. Now, when the rubber is hitting the road and you see that your ass is not exempt and you are going through it, then you want to ask us for help. And then you don't even ask decently. Like, don't come on here gaslighting me that black women need to be humble. Listen here, you are being humble right now. I am not making light of it. But don't come on here with an attitude. Check your attitude and think about what you could have done to avoid this in the first place. Black women, we are resting, but we do understand that we need to get involved. As always, we have to put our cape on. But listen, that gaslighting and telling us that we need to do something, girl, go to hell with that, okay? Gone.
Hey, fellow white women who voted for Kamala, this is not our opportunity to use black women to ask them to do the labor of providing us with comfort and alleviating our fear and anxiety over the election. We're also not going to come to black women expecting them to give us a pat on the back and say, we know you're not one of the bad ones. You did what you could, hun. And also, it is not our place to go to black women when they are criticizing white women. I mean, have you looked at the numbers? And to tell them, not me, it wasn't me, I'm one of the good ones. Stop putting that on black women. Stop it. Don't do it. If you've got big feelings of fear and trepidation about the future, about our rights as women, if you have intense anger and disappointment at other white women, shame about our demographic, stop asking black women to manage those feelings for you. You are a grown-ass woman and you get to deal with them. And then how you can turn those feelings into effective strategic.
So I've seen that there's a protest that's happening tomorrow. And a lot of the comments I see people saying that they want their black brothers and sisters to come and be a part of this. And I'm just going to say this. I'm in that thing for y'all in support. Matter of fact, I'm going to make sure that any videos that I come across in the next, 24 hours or whatever that's posted about it, I'm going to share that here. I'm going to make sure that I don't shop any place tomorrow. I'm basically going to sit somewhere still. I am going to postpone my class tomorrow for any of the people who would be attending my class, because I know there are some people that were planning on attending my class that would be participating in this. So it's going to get postponed. I'll be in touch with everybody who's attending my class for that. But I do want to say this, because now is not the time or the place to have this discussion. After all of this is over, we need to have some real conversations. We do. If you are Hispanic, you're Latino, your community, our community, we need to be having some much deeper conversations about how we have maneuvered in this world together and what we plan on doing going forth. Because I realize that there are some things that are happening that are meant to separate us.
And some Black Americans are openly saying they want no part of the chaos. Because let's be real, when they spoke up before, they were ignored, mocked, or told they were playing the race card. And this is exactly why you're seeing more Black Americans choosing to focus on their own communities. And things like housing, education, healthcare, these things have been crises for them for decades. And yet, when they bring them up, they are met with excuses. And now that more Americans are feeling the heat, suddenly it's an emergency. And yes, America is in a mess. And it's not just Black folks feeling the pressure anymore, it's everyone. But the difference is the Black Americans have been there before and they know how to survive. And others are just now realizing that this country doesn't care about them either. And while they're scrambling to figure things out, the Blacks are already focused. Because let's be honest, if history has taught them anything, it's that when things go bad, Black people usually get blamed next. And finally, I would want to hear what you all think. Should Black people step back and let the chips fall where they may? Or is there still room for unity? Let me know in the comments. And before you go, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss what's coming next. See you.